I heard you like extremely poor camera quality, but exceptional, a high quality microphone. Yes, I was drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade. I am old enough to do so. I'm turning 22 in April. Fuck off. No one ever talks or watches my videos or any of that shit. But I still make stuff anyway because someone's gonna watch it. So let's take this time to talk about what's going on in the world of video games and how the coronavirus is affecting everything. So South by Southwest was canceled entirely due to concerns about the coronavirus. There's actually a petition um, that was going around asking them to cancel South by Southwest due to, the coronavirus. And they did. The whole fucking thing. Completely dead. So, what does that leave for other events? Well, GDC has already been canceled, but that's been moved to an online-only thing. That's where they're going to have all the techno mumble jumbo stuff that I don't give a shit about when it comes to computers and shit. Another thing that's in trouble is E3. Sony's already completely out. They're not attending this year. And even the people who are in charge of setting up the whole event are not going to be there. And even Jeff Keighley himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Kojima-san's secret lover, will not be at E3. And I think this year it just might not even happen. Because there's stuff getting canceled left and right. There's probably going to be some conventions that are going to be canceled this year due to the coronavirus scare. And one of them, I think, is probably going to be RTX, even though I am planning on going. I already have my ticket paid for. But I have a feeling that it's probably not going to happen due to the public scare and all that jazz. You like jazz? And the coronavirus might even affect the distribution of some video games. And they have either delayed or canceled outright some announcements regarding certain games like The Last of Us Part 2, and the PS5 might even be in trouble. Who knows? I mean, that doesn't come out for like several more months, but it still comes out this year. Final Fantasy VII Remake already had its event at PAX East, and if you haven't played the demo already, you can. It's out now on the PlayStation Store. It's all free. It was leaked in January, the whole thing, but now you can officially play it without having to worry about getting your channel taken down or any of that stuff. I've played it. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait for the full game to release, and the only reason I am so excited is because it's coming out around my birthday. I have a bit of a thing with birthday video game releases. In 2011 was Portal 2, which came out around April 19th, I believe. And then they had God of War come out in 2018 on April 20th, Then last year, Mortal Kombat 11 came out on April 23rd, and now this year, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 of 500 is coming out April 10th. So, it was delayed from March 3rd to April 10th. The original release date's already passed, and I already have the game pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it twice. One physically and one digitally. I just wanted to have everything. Everything except the fucking Cloud Strife figure in the motorcycle. Oh, and speaking of Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you haven't participated in the Butterfinger giveaway thing, then you probably should, because I already have my Tifa Lockhart PlayStation 4 dynamic theme, and I have the codes for all the extra stuff for the remake, and they will not work until April 10th. You can't... If you have the codes for the 5 items that are in Final Fantasy VII Remake, which are... Let me look up the names again. They're very strange. Most of them look like rings, but one of them actually isn't. So you have the Midgar Bangle, then the Shinra Bangle, and the Corneo's Amulet, Superstar Belt, and Mako Crystal. I have codes for all 5 of those. I'm not giving any of them away because I want to have it all. But they will not be active until April 10th, so I can't redeem them until then, so I gotta hold on to those codes until that date arrives, and then I can enter them, and then I can use them in FF7 Remake, and be on my merry way. Speaking of Square Enix, another one of their games also got delayed this year. There have been like several video game delays this year. It's like a fucking broken record at this point. But basically, all 4 of the games that I was looking forward to this year, all of them got delayed. Iron Man VR, which is by Camouflage and Marvel and Sony. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Avengers, which got delayed to September 4th, I believe. And then Cyberpunk 2077, which comes out September 17th. So, there you go. But we all know that a delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad, in the words of the wise Shigeru Miyamoto. May his work be forever immortalized. I hope to God he doesn't die anytime soon, because he's a wonderful human being. Other stuff coming out includes Resident Evil 3 Remake, that comes out April 3rd. Ori and the Will of the Wisps comes out on March 11th. And then you got other stuff, Bleeding Edge, No More Heroes 3, Ghost of Tsushima comes out June. Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal come out on March 20th. All the memes about that are quite adorable, if you haven't looked at those yet. But yeah. Oh, and the biggest one, probably of them all, is Half-Life Alyx, which is a VR-only title on the PC, and it comes out March 23rd. If you don't have an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive or Valve Index, you cannot play this game. But if you have a friend who does, then, just live at their house for however long it takes you to beat the game. You never know, you might even end up liking VR so much that you might even get it yourself. But this is a game that it's actually the first Half-Life game in over a fucking decade. Can you believe that? Over a decade. 13 goddamn years since Half-Life 2 Episode 2. And now we're getting a fucking prequel to Half-Life 2. But it's looking like a damn good prequel. And I have a friend who has a VR headset and everything. I'm probably going to go over to his house and play it when it comes out, March 23rd. But they've been showing off some gameplay trailers, showing 3 different kinds of ways to play it. Regular locomotive, the whole teleport thing and all that stuff. There's different ways to play it. And the best way to play it is with a Valve Index, from what I've seen, because you can actually do shit with your fingers, as opposed to the other alternatives, which don't really give you much in the way of using your fingers for VR stuff. But Valve Index is the definitive way to play Half-Life Alyx. And if you have $1,000 to spare or more, you'll get the game for free with the Valve Index, if you don't already have one. If you do have one right now, you already own the game. It's free, it's yours. You fucking dipshits, you lucky cunts. And speaking of Half-Life, there's gonna be some Half-Life stuff in the PC version of Death Stranding, which comes out June 2nd, 2020. It includes everything from the regular Digital Deluxe Edition, including some extras. They included some unreleased tracks. I hope to God one of them is from the scene where the first void out happens. I want that track. I want to play that fucking track in my car when I'm driving. I want to play that track. So please include that track. If you don't, I'm going to be pissed. But not only that, it has Half-Life stuff included, including the Half-Life Alyx gloves, the Gordon Freeman glasses, the little valve thing on the back of your head, and a head crab to to wear over your head. Gotta love it. And it'll have 4K support, ultra-wide support, and even a photo mode. Are they not gonna add... Did they add photo mode to the PS4 version? I don't fucking know. I honestly don't know. Because the trailer is like half a minute long, but it shows so much. But seriously, it's great. Alright, and photo mode is being considered for the PS4 version. So, apparently, PC people are going to be very lucky. For those who are confused about the whole Death Stranding thing, the game will be published by 505 Games in collaboration with Sony Interactive Entertainment on the PC. It is still a Sony-owned title, but it is being published on PC. So, there you have it. Honestly, I feel like people are getting mad that exclusives to a console are coming to another console, but the original announcement for Death Stranding said that the game would be on PS4 and PC. This is just them reassuring us that they're fulfilling their promise. And it looks like the Horizon Zero Dawn game will probably be coming to PC sometime. There's a thing going around that it's coming to PC. I don't know if it's true or not. It probably is, probably isn't. But, fun fact, both Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding run on the same engine. So, it's the Decima engine, and the graphics are absolutely phenomenal on both games. And to see them both run on the PC will be a sight to behold. Especially Death Stranding. That game is absolutely beautiful. I still haven't finished it. What is wrong with me? It's like I have a fucking life or something. Fuck you, college. I wish I didn't have a life. Fuck you, Baltimore! And in Nintendo news, there is still no sign of a Direct. You can all aim your pitchforks at Nintendo, but do not do so on my behalf. Do it on yours. You all know the jail time, you all know the consequences, but you're gonna do it anyway. You're going to cause a riot. And you're going to be pieces of shit like ResetEra. Speaking of ResetEra, they had a data breach. The cunts have finally gotten... I don't know what kind of joke to make out of that. Basically, everyone at ResetEra can suck my dick. You fucking degenerate pieces of cunt shit. Slimy, greasy, cock-holed motherfuckers. Politically correct, anatomically incorrect, inbred buttholes. I am saying shit out of my ass right now. I don't know what I'm doing. If I find it funny, then it's automatically funny to everyone else. That is, if you're not a piece of shit. Like I am. I'm going to hell. Feet first, no. Head first. I'm diving straight into that bitch. Anyways, take care of yourselves. I don't even know if anyone's gonna fucking watch this.